I have the honor and the pleasure of being your MC today. All organizations, getting the mic ready. We appreciate your patience, we appreciate your understanding. Know what we are here for. We are here for our brothers and sisters. We're a little cold, a little safety, not going to stop us. A little chill, a little discomfort, a little convenience. It's not going to stop us. So make it some noise in New York! ካብ ኩሉ ከባቢታት ዝመጻኹም እንኳዕ ደሓን መጻኹም ተጋሩ እዚ ዘድልየና ሕብረት እወ ጠላትና መንነትና ንኸብርሱ መንነትና ንኸጥፉ ለይትን መዓልትን ይፅዕረለው እዚ ድማ ቁሪ ድኻም ራሕቂ 5 ሰዓት ካውን ላዕሊ 5 ሰዓት ፍላይት 9 ሰዓት 3 መዓልቲ ድራይቭ ጌርኩም ዝመጻኹም ከም ዘለኹም ንፈልጥ እንኳዕ ደሓን መጻኹም ሕጂ እውን علامة عوض هنا سلام وسلم قبل سبيد رحقت كل ونا لو كاب عدد متاهم أو قرب أوان كاب تقرأ متاهم مالتي كاب تزقبر زلو قفعي كاب تزقبر زلو شفشفان قتلتن برستن تحجزي خليني ميديا تبلو حسابات متقرصو مدرك مثل زخانة نابزي نام مدرك تموتوا تخليهم
سلام Hello everyone, thank you for coming here. Doing a great job. I was in Aksum for nearly 3 months and I've seen it all. I can't say I've experienced it because I'm alive, thank God, I made it out. I've seen a lot of young people get killed by the Eritrean military, by the Ethiopian Defense Force. I've seen a lot of business destroyed, factories burned out. I was very lucky to make it out. November 28th and 29th was the worst days in the history of Tigray in the city of Aksum, on the sidewalk streets, on the village, neighboring towns. So many people got killed on those 2 particular days. I was there, I witnessed it. We were not allowed to take or to bury the dead bodies that were killed by the Eritrean forces. So many of them were young people. They were particularly targeting young people. The city was smelly. Can you believe that? The city was smelly. Dead body. We were not allowed to bury the body. When we asked, they say, do not touch unless you want to be one of them. That's what they were saying to us, the Eritrean military, especially the Eritrean forces. After 2 days, on November the 30th, the Ethiopian government sent the federal police for propaganda, I guess, because it was the St. Mary Day, the November the 30th, Hadatzion, Isran Haden. And then we asked them, please, look at the city. We were not allowed. We had the horrified 2 days. Please, let's pick the body and bury them. And they said, okay, go ahead. And with nearly 300 to 400, I could guess, because we were carrying the dead body in a cart. So 5-7 bodies in a cart we were carrying to the church side to bury the body. So based on how many times I back forward, I can tell you 300 to 400 in 2 days that they killed. Forget about the past days, 7 people, 5 people, 4 people that get killed. But on those 2 days, this was that's what happened. So it is real. It happened. People are dying. It's a genocide. If you are killing, shooting with no question, it is a genocide. And I was very happy I made it out and I'm able to tell you this story. I'm a living witness. They are destroying Tigray. They are killing Tegaru. Abiy, the Prime Minister of Ethiopia, and the President of Eritrea. They are killing Tegaru. United Nations, the international community, President Biden, please hear us out. Listen to our voice. We are being a voice to the voiceless. Tegaru are dying. I was there for 3 months. I just came in January. I'm a living witness. People are dying and they're getting killed. And thank you. Keep it up the good work, please.
من تهزون زموتو أخواتنا أبوتاتنا كله تهزنا كمن زموتو نوساتهم عرفت جنة عنورنا من تعدمن من تهزون زفسس دماتهم دم سمايتات جبر اللوم أملاقنا فتارنا كمكي حمد يوم مو جابير أملاق نسخة نايبر ساعات الفم تسبر أملاق خامو نايتم تمحنياتات حايلو من كل صراحهم كل خنتو قبرلنا جابير أملاخنا مصبنا قدس داويت نقول ياد نخوق نخرحق تاب إسرائيل صرفاتين ورداتين كرحق زحارة خايو مسداويت مسنبركا أملاخنا حيوون مسهزونان مسدكنان كتكوون نلمنكا ألنا جابير أملاخنا نحنا نمنيو تعدنا نسا شجر زي بالله نايو على عد خوينا بانديرا مسحورات منقصص لعلي لا ختلو لو نخت قبرلنا لمن مكان لنا جابير أملاخنا إذي خفات صبات مسيوم امنتنا خيصفح صح أبوتاتنا كهينات أبوتاتنا ليك أون تزقتلو تعدون بإيكونومي بكل نجار كي تعبي مهوران أبوتاتنا نحواتنا زقتلو زلو عدين خير كر تنوستي ولدو تنتمن سياتون يقتل زلو إذا قف عزي تملكتنا مو እግዚአብሔር ኃይል ይብካ ንሁሉም ተዓድና ጠራሪካ ንኸተውፅልና ንልምነካ ኣለና አምላኽና ፈጣሪና ምሕረትካ ይፈልየና ፍላያው ዝድኘው ኣሕዋትን ሓትን من تهزوم تقرقيرهم حازينهم تسمعوهم زموتو بمحرتك بتقها بارككم صلاتنا ون سمعنا جابير أملاخنا دخامنا دخام نبياتنا هوارياتنا غيركا تقبلنا زي بروغرام زي زمچاچو اخواتنا احاتنا ليتن قترن تشجرنا نخفلطو يصعر زلو ببكومنيتي يسرح زلو بقول لهم زلمو نخلم باركم امه نايت دخام موصيت عود كترينا فقادكا يخونلنا نادينا نقدس دنجل مريم رضيت بركت مسكلنا يخون عدنا تግራይ بسلام حلولنا طلعيتا تحت اغراك قጥቂትካ አግዝልና አሁን ዘበ ሰማያት
سلام دك تግራይ دك زوم جغانو كعب سلام تغاننا بتعم بلحقوس تراي ستيت ادفوكاسي جروب ابزغ زغروب سخلتا سومن ثلاثه سومن يوم تفورم غيرهم بتعم حول غونو حمزه عينت كابو ملو امريكا لمصو ازغاجم زهند غزعلهن سلاماوي سلفي حمزه غيرهم قبولنا قالو تراي ستيت ادفوكاسي جروب ثانك يو وو حمزه تكون تلقن لتنقرت الغونه بالعاطف بلاي فلات دق تግራይ بحاده خويننا دنهوا اورغنايزيشن لنهوا محبرات دنهوا دق تግራይ بحاده خويننا بمكنادو بربولادو بلاي ترف منقد تقعيدنا محبراتنا وكيلنا لحزب تግራይ او عاد خوينو لچافاچفلا احنا لو زخوينا نسسبنا بعالم دفلت ديسيشن ماكل غورلو هيد كوارتر او نيويورك سيتي ماتنا لحزبنا يس دمصن خلنا مالتيو እና ከዚህ ኤስቴቲ ይትና ዋዕላ ቲፒያን ልወለደ እዞም ናለም ደለው መንሰይ ድጫፋጨፍለው ቃትሪ ለይቲ መንተ ህዝብ ትግራይ መብዛሕቶም ከዓዲ ኸይኖም ዘይፈልጡ ናወለዶም ብልነገርናዮም መንተ ህዝብ ትግራይ ድምፂ ኾይኖም ላዕሊ ታሕቲ ድውለው ዝተወለዱ ደቂ ዓድና ብጣዕሚ የመስግን ቲዲኤ ጂኤስቲኤስ ማገር ኖርዝ አሜሪካ ደቂ ኣንስትዮ መንእሰይ ለይፀዋዕኽዎም ተሃለ ኢለ በተለይ 40 ሰዓት ካብ በየስተቱ ስሙ ከይትፅውዕ ስለልዋልኹም بزنا كوفيد مخنيات سلالخونة دام نما عنت تتلع كصوي الدلخو كابيستو 4 ساعات كناجر على تግራይ مخاد مالتيو زورم لمصو كاوستنا جايش حزم منت تግራይ كما قلت لمصو احواتنا تقارو خزله افتب عالم دفلت يونايتد نيشن سكيورتي كونسل خساد قويو نا انترناشنال كوميونيتي كونفيس الغورنايو امبيشل الوانو ولا يردهم يسمعهم بإجرنا تقعزنا حزب تግራይ دقصن كون غونو نيويورك سيتي يهو ابزلم يقناو علنا لنا تك تግራይ نزل عالم ينورنا خازقن ابزا انا حدا نغر دولا تግራይ سبنوا نتحابر اين اسناي بزحاتنا ጠንካራታትና لزلغز እንደገና بحدن دحسرحنا تግራይ عدنا نقع ورق نقبانا خازي جابنا فنجان يوم سرقلو نقع عدنا كابتلنا ورا تكينا خازي بحبر ناشن نفترح كنا شنف لنا نازم حماقات يوم بارت كنغون يبلناي انا بزمن قدزي انقع بسلام متاهم اشتيتي مسخدن محبرات خوينو قرنعو غابتو بعالم درجة كلنا حادي خلتي لا يولو كلنا بتقرا لنا محبرات كوميونيتات تحابرنا همزه لسرحنا اب انترناشونال كوميونيتي طرح مفرات تليخونس اشنفنا هنا بدبلوماسي ادفوكاسي لابي دق تግራይ اشنفنا هنا عايزهم كبرت هابلي انكو عبسلام وصاهم ثانك يو
I can't hear you. Can I say hell yeah?
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah!
Are you angry?
Yeah!
Are you disappointed?
Yeah!
Are you sad?
Yeah!
Are you cranky?
Yeah!
Are you pissed off?
Yeah!
Now I'm gonna get a hell no. Can I get a hell no?
Hell no!
Can I get a hell no?
Hell no!
I get a hell no?
Hell no!
Are you tired?
Yeah!
Are you tired?
Yeah!
Are you tired?
No!
Do you need rest?
No!
Do you want to stop? quit? No. Will you ever quit? No. Can I get a hell no? Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Now can I get a get out? Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Abby. I just want get out from everybody. Can I get a get out? Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Abby. Get out. Abby. Get out. Isaias. Get out. Isaias. Get out. Isaias. Get out. Go to us. Get out. Go to us. Get out. Rapist. Get out. Rapist. Get out. Abby. Get out. Abby. Get out. Isaias. Get out. Isaias. Get out. I want to get a get in. 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 Humanitarian aid. Get in. Food. Get in. Medicine. Get in. Doctors. Get in. Nurses. Get in. Mothers. Get in. Fathers. Get in. Doctors. Get in. Can I get a hell yeah? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Are you angry? Hell yeah. Are you angry? Hell yeah. Are you angry? Hell yeah. Who's angry? We. Who's angry? We. Who's angry? We. To what? I want to bring up a young lady. A young lady.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Elsa!
Who are we?
Tegaru!
Who are we?
Tegaru!
Who are we?
Tegaru!
The nation.
Tegaru!
The nation.
Tigray!
The nation.
Tigray!
The people.
Tegaru!
The people.
Tegaru!
Thank you so much, everyone. My name is Moaza Gidey. I'm here from DC. Obviously, I'm a Tigrayan, Tigray. We're gathered here today because the genocidal war has been waged against our people, the people of Tigray. For those of you who do not know where Tigray is a region within Ethiopia, on the northern part of Ethiopia. There has been an active state-sponsored genocide happening for 100 days now. Over 2 million people have been internally displaced. Over 60,000 people have become refugees in Sudan. Our women are being raped. Hunger has been weaponized. Rape has been weaponized, and over 4.5 million people are facing a man-made famine because the illegitimate Ethiopian government wouldn't allow international humanitarian aid workers access to Tigray. And the UN, particularly the UN Security Council members, they have been quiet about this. They wouldn't even discuss Tigray, much less to pass a resolution. So we're gathered here today demanding that they do the right thing and stand by the people of Tigray. We're here to demand that they pass a resolution, not only to force Abiy Ahmed and his cronies to get out of Tigray, but also the invading forces of Eritrean troops, as well as other foreign troops to get out of Tigray. And we know dictators do not listen to plea. Dictators do not listen to discussion. The only language they understand is force. And the UN Security Council has the mandate as well as the power to, in fact, to enforce force against them and get them out of Tigray. Because if Eritrean troops and Amhara militias and the Ethiopian National Army do not leave Tigray, our people will not be able to have access to much needed and life-saving humanitarian aid. So we're here to demand the UN to activate its responsibility to protect and make sure genocide doesn't happen on their watch. As we speak, innocent lives are perishing in the dark. As we speak, houses are being looted, factories are being bombed and destroyed. And the UN has a responsibility to stop that. Not only the responsibility, but also the power. Because as I said earlier, dictators do not listen to discussion. Isaias Afwerki and Abiy Ahmed are world-known dictators and war criminals. The only language they understand is force. And that force needs to come from the UN particularly from the UN members of the Security Council, and I appreciate you all for coming here today. Ayona.
Justice now! Justice now! We want justice! We want justice! We want justice! We want justice! We want peace! We want peace! We want justice! We want justice! We want peace! We want peace! We want justice! We want justice! We want peace! We want peace!
I will not give Abiy Ahmed a title anymore. I will not give that man that title anymore. Boston, unite! DC, unite! New Yorkers, unite! Americans, unite! Americans, unite! Germans, unite! Germans, unite! Atlanta, unite! ATL, unite! ATL, unite! ATL, unite! Boston, unite! Boston, unite! California, unite! California, unite the world, unite the world, unite the world, unite the world, unite! I need another get out, get out! Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out! Abiy! 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 Get out! Isaias! Get out! Isaias! Get out! Isaias! Get out! Isaias! Get out! Murderers! Get out! Murderers! Get out! Murderers! Get out! Rapists! Get out! Rapists! Get out! Rapists! Get out! Abiy! Get out! Abiy! Get out! Abiy! Get out! UAE! Get out! UAE! Get out! UAE! Get out! UAE! Get out! Abiy! Get out! Abiy! Get out! Now we gotta get in again. Get in! Get in! Get in! Get in! Get in! Humanitarian! Get in! Humanitarians! Get in! Doctors! Get in! Food! Get in! Food! Get in! Medicine! Get in! Medicine! Get in! Food! Get in! Water! Get in! Water! Get in! Now I need another. Unite! 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 Mothers! Fathers! Unite! Mothers! Unite! Fathers! Unite! Fathers! Unite! Mothers! Unite! Brothers! Unite! Sisters! Unite! Brothers! Unite! Sisters! Unite! Brothers! Unite! Sisters! Unite! Brothers! Unite! Sisters! Unite! Tegaru! Unite! Tegaru! Unite! Tegaru! Unite! Tegaru! Unite! Tegaru! Unite! I love you. Now, good morning, Tegaru. Alenado, 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 Alenado. Okay, UN, 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 UN. Act now, 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 act now. UN, 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 UN. Act now, act now, act now, act now. We need action. 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 When? Now. 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 All right, makes louder and louder. This is the day. This is 100 days. Our people been disconnected from the entire universe. Well, let's be the loudest that we can be. Let's be outraged. They go crazy. Let these people listen to us and take an action. UN! 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 Sanction Ethiopia! Sanction Ethiopia! Sanction Ethiopia! Sanction Ethiopia! Sanction Eritrea! Sanction Eritrea! Sanction Eritrea! Sanction Eritrea! UN! 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 Act now! 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 Ethiopian troops out of
Tigray!
Ethiopian troops out of Tigray!
Ethiopian troops out of Tigray!
Ethiopian troops out of Tigray!
Eritrean 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 troops out of Tigray!
Somalian 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 troops out of Tigray!
We cannot
Justice now! Justice now! We want justice! We want justice! We want justice! We want justice! We want peace! We want peace! We want justice! We want justice! We want peace! We want peace! We want justice! We want justice! We want peace! We want peace!
Thank you to the Tri-State Tegaru community for putting this together. There are Tegaru here and friends from all over America. So give yourselves a round of applause for being here today. I can't hear you. Give yourselves a round of applause. For the past 100 days, Abiy Ahmed, his mentor Isaias Afwerki, and Mohammed bin Zayed of the United Arab Emirates have waged a genocide on the people of Tigray. They are systematically exterminating our people, our culture, our identity, our religion. They want to get rid of us. They have lied to the world saying that this is some law enforcement operation. But we know the truth. And because of everyone here, because of your leadership, because of your tweets, because of your posts, because of your phone calls, your protests, because of your action, the world is beginning to wake up. The world is beginning to understand what's happening in Tigray. They are beginning to understand the atrocities. More and more governments are speaking up because of you. Everything you do adds up. Every tweet, every time you go to a protest, every meeting you have with a lawmaker, every time you send an email and sign a petition, that adds up. Don't think you are alone. There are people all over the world who are beginning to wake up and understand the genocide in Tigray. We have stood for 100 days in trauma. But your trauma does not go unrecognized. Our trauma, the world is beginning to pay attention. And it's important that we have to continue this work. It's not easy. This is a marathon, it's not a sprint. You have to take care of yourselves. You gotta eat, you gotta sleep. If you are exhausted, you are of no use to Tigray. If you are stressed, you are of no use to Tigray. If you are tired, you're of no use to Tigray. We need to be strong because they are counting on us. We are free. We're here in America where we can say whatever we want. Abiy and his supporters, these deranged maniacs, they try to attack us. They look like idiots. Okay? We are drought prone. We know that. The agriculture in Tigray is not strong. We know that. But a famine, that is political. That is human made. They've tried to exterminate us before and it doesn't work. And you guess what? We're going to stand today, tomorrow, in a year from now, and a century from now. We're not going anywhere. The people of Tigray are resilient.
And all they want is peace. Because we know the cost of war. We know the evil of war. So many of our family members have died because of war over the generations. The ground, the land of Tigray is scarred with blood. And because of this, we know the reward of peace. We know how beautiful peace is. Everything that Tigray and Tegaru have built over the last 3 decades in Ethiopia, especially in Tigray, is getting demolished. They're burning our fields. They're raping our sisters and mothers. They're burning the factories. They're looting the hospitals and the schools. Guess what? We'll rebuild it. We will rebuild it. And it's not going to take another 30 years, because today Tigray has what it didn't have 30, 40 years ago. It has you. It has a bigger diaspora. It has a diaspora who is skilled, who is educated, who has resources. All of you. And when there is a ceasefire, when there is peace, we will return and we will rebuild Tigray ourselves. Our demands are simple. We want the United Nations Security Council to intervene in Ethiopia. We want the United Nations Security Council to invoke its responsibility to protect civilians. That's what we want. The international community has a sacred obligation to protect civilians. When a government cannot protect its own civilians, or when a government wages war on its own civilians, it is the responsibility of the international community to step in and intervene. We want the intervention of the world. We are thankful for the European Union and the work that they are doing so far. We're thankful for the Biden administration and the work that they're doing so far. But it's not enough. And we need them to hear us today and every day. We want the immediate withdrawal of Eritrean and Ethiopian troops from Tigray. We want unfettered humanitarian aid to all parts of Tigray, no questions asked. Okay? We want the restoration of the government of Tigray. The people of Tigray have a government. They elected their own government. And it is not Abiy's decision. It's not his right to reverse their will. Abiy Ahmed lost his position on October 5th. He has no mandate to lead Ethiopia. He is no longer the Prime Minister of Ethiopia. Okay? And we need the world to understand what he's doing right now in Tigray and throughout Ethiopia. It's one thing only. He is consolidating his power, and he is eliminating anyone who stands against him. So we need to come together, stay strong, unite with other people who share our common agenda, and let's fight together. Because of your persistence, the world is beginning to wake up to what's going on in Tigray. So keep on. Keep on. Awat nahafash. Thank you, everyone.
Kanila sa amin, pagbugyar kalituolo, mambar si drama na kasaliw, magnado, dilalan na gabi akong tukamalo. Yung may drama sabat, terakop kusulot ulo. Kanila.
أسمدي أي مدهني على طبعا الخرج أن تفردون يرجون أسمدي
This drama is close to everyone calm.
أسمدي
The Ethiopian government using only hunger to kill Tegaru without permission, medical, in every corner of Tigray, mothers are dying to reverse their children. Right now, it's happening in Tigray in every corner. It's happening in Mali, happening in Israel, happening in Tigray, happening in Arab, happening in Australia, in Chile, the national intending in the small village of Tigray. A lot of mothers are dying giving birth because Abiy Ahmed and Tigray February for all hospitals, medical facilities in Tigray. We literally have nothing in Tigray at least. So a lot of mothers, sisters are dying giving birth. So this is a horrible thing happening to Iran and Tigray this moment.
عايزة أخصني فلسطين عايزة أخليه إسرائيلي
He found it without any hospital medicine. This is happening in Tigray everywhere. As she's having the baby, the mother lost her life. And this baby is now out of his mother. The sister is losing his sister. The mother is the child of Tigray, the future generation of Tigray. This is how Abiy Ahmed trying to exterminate us, trying to kill us all. This is what we are doing at this moment. So this is sad, this is very good, this is real, this is not. This is the new law in Tigray. This is happening every corner of Tigray. We are losing our mothers, sisters, for lack of hospital. This is the actions of Ethiopian Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed and Eritrean President Tigray February, destroying all our medical facilities. And without no doctors, no nurses, no health workers, and nothing at all. So this is the new law, the failure of Tegaru in Stranded without a wife, and the baby is without his mother. And he have nowhere to go because they are displaced from their homes. They have nowhere to go. And he's promising to the sister and to the dead mother that he will take her children. He will them to be a good Tegaru. Thanks again for this drama, Washington, D.C. Thank you. It's not drama, it's a real story. Live. Don't be an